Alright, so guys, we are busy doing color theory, okay, and you had better have this note with you, with your color theory note. If you don't have it, then you've probably lost it, and then you should go and bribe the grade assistant. Take them some chocolate or chips or something nice, because then you're going to need a new one of these, because this is very, very important for your exam, okay? So what you need to do is you need to study your color wheel, okay? So you're going to color that section on your page, and you're going to have your color wheel. Now from your color wheel, there are a few very important things. The first very important thing is the primary colors, okay? So the primary colors, the three primary colors, are blue, red, and yellow. And from those three basic colors, you can use those colors to create any colors pretty much in the world. And if you chuck black and white in with the mix, you can make super dark colors and super light colors. So 5 colors and you can do all of it, okay? Black and white don't really count as colors, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so the 3 primary colors, blue, yellow, and red. And then the 3 secondary colors are the 3 colors that we get when we mix 2 primary colors together, okay? So the way that you can check it, if you're not sure, you know what the 3 primary colors are, blue, yellow, red. And then if you're wondering, I wonder what color do we get if we mix red and blue? Then all you do is you look at your color wheel and you see red and blue, and then what color is in between the 2? Purple. Ta-da! It's amazing! What do you get if you mix red and yellow? In between the 2? Orange! It's amazing! I know, guys, it's wonderful, okay? So that's how you can work out what color you get when you mix 2 primary colors together, okay? Now, first thing we're going to talk about is warm colors and cool colors, okay? So again, if you take your color wheel and you just put your, let's put this awesome coaster over half of the color wheel, then you can see over there, you've got the warm colors, yellow, orange, and red. And the way that you remember those is you think about a fire. Don't think technically about a fire, because boys are always like, blue is the hottest color there is. No, not in art. In art, yellow, orange, and red, okay? So just think about a normal fire, not like a melting a car fire, okay? Just a normal campfire, marshmallows, okay? Not the blue one. But the warm colors that we have in art are yellow, orange, and red. And then on the other side of the color wheel, ta-da, are the cool colors, blue, green, and purple. Think about the movie Frozen. Think about Elsa's outfit. Ta-da, cool colors, done, okay? There we go. So that's warm and cool colors. Then we've got complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel, okay? And the first combo that you think of is Christmas, red and green, okay? Those are complementary colors. And other colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel are blue and orange, and yellow and purple, okay? So those are opposite each other on the color wheel, complementary colors, right? And then the last one that isn't on this page, but that we use quite a lot in art, are called related colors. Related colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So for example, yellow and orange, orange and red, red and purple. Those are colors that look really nice if you mix them together, if you're using monomies, pastels, paints. Those are colors that can actually go into each other and they look really nice. If you take complementary colors, that are colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel, and you mix them together with your paint, they're gonna look sif, okay guys? Bad. Do not do it. Don't go down there, alright? It's gonna look like mud, unhappiness, okay? Complementary colors, those are colors that look nice next to each other. Related colors are colors that look nice next to each other, and if they mush into each other a little bit, no problemo. Still very pretty, okay? And then we've got monochromatic. Mono means one. Monochromatic therefore means one color. But it's one color with lots of different shades and tones, okay? So a shade is any color that you add black to. Think about if you're sitting in the shade of a tree. Is the shade lighter or darker than the area around it? The shade is darker. So a shade is a darker color. So it's a color that's got black added to it. A tint is when you add white to a color to make it lighter. Okay, now I hope you don't get seasick. We're going to move the camera over and I'm going to show you how we add black and white to colors and what beautiful colors we can make with that. So let's say I want to make a tint. So I've got some blue, okay? So I've got some blue over here and I want to make a lighter blue. So if I want to make a tint of blue, a lighter version of blue, then I'm going to take blue and I'm going to add some white to it. Okay, and then look what happens. Then we make a beautiful lighter version of the blue. Okay, so that's a tint. Now let's say that I want to make it darker. Okay, I want to make a shade. Shade is a darker one. Then I take black. And look at this beautiful color. I love adding black to colors actually, because it makes really beautiful colors. There we go. So now it's making like a gray, because white and black together make gray. So it's making like a blue-gray color. If I want to just add black just to this blue, easy tiger, don't go too crazy. And then I can mix that in there. Nope, I went too crazy. That's already nice. See now, that is still blue, but it's a very, very dark blue. It's a dark shade of blue, okay? So that's shading and tinting, adding white and black to a color. Let's say, have you noticed, I don't know if you, the girls especially, I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't have pink on the color wheel. The reason we don't have pink on the color wheel is because pink isn't technically its own color. Pink is actually just red mixed with a bit of white. See if we can get enough white going on here. There we go. See, and then we create a beautiful pink. La, 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 la. There we go, this nice pink. And now there's, do you see there's a little bit of blue that's mixed in, and then it starts making like a bit of a weird pinky purpley color. Okay, now if you're painting and you want to make different skin colors, okay, I've got brown on here as well. Brown you can make by mixing red and black. I'm not going to mix them now, but if you're painting skin color and you want to get your, whatever your skin color is, the way that you do it, most South African skin tones you can actually create by simply using brown and white. Let's get quite a nice healthy blob of white over here. Okay, so if you're painting someone's face, you just add white to brown, and look at that beautiful color that it makes. And if you put your hand next to it and you see, okay, it's still a little bit too dark, then you just add some more white until it forms the right color for your skin tone. Okay, so you can see already just from those few colors that we had, we can make so many different colors just by mixing them or by adding black or white to them to form shades and tones. Cool!